Okay guys, in this step we're going to go through creating a Facebook post with no typing. So this is going to be, you could use this for any kind of social media, blog post, whatever you want. So the previous video we just created our email with the voice talk and comment. We checked our email and it works. Everything is great there. So we'll just use this same link here. So I'll copy that, grab that, and then I guess we're done with get response, and we're done with our Spanish, that other software that we use. So we can close them out, and let me go. Okay, this is a group that I'll be posting in. So let's grab our link and paste it to a notepad. There's our link that we'll be using. Okay, so now let's look at our sales page and grab some more text. Now since this is something totally different, we could even use the same, but I'm going to grab some of this bottom text down here, and then I'll put a call to action on the image. So we're going to be using Canva to edit this, and a couple places to find images. So let me show you a few places. This is Unsplash. You can find, just search by category or whatever and find something, or you can use Google. So let's first, instead of finding our image, let's first translate our language first. So let me paste that in and translate that. So now we got it translated. Let's go to our text formatter and paste that, capitalize, copy, and cut, and then we'll put this in our notepad so we can refer back to it. Okay, so now we got all our headlining. So let's come over to whichever one you prefer. I'm going to use Google. Now Google has this feature, you can search for anything like success. And inside of your browser you'll see all images, news, books, videos, and more. We'll just click on images, and then below it you'll see a drop down. You'll see all this down here, and you'll see label for reuse, or you'll see tools. So you won't see this, so you'll come to tools, and then you'll click this, and then you'll see all this: label for reuse with modification, label for reuse, non-commercial, so you could reuse it, like share it to your team or your group or whatever. So I always pick label for reuse with modifications, and then that pulls up. So let's go with label for reuse. See, that's that. It's about the same. It really doesn't change much between the two when you're searching for something this broad. So we'll come and we'll find something that we think is cool, like somebody in a good happy position like this. Maybe I'll use that real quick. So what you do is you just right click on the image and you save image as, and then we save it to our desktop. We can close that out. I think we're done with Google. So let's go to Canva now, and Canva is free and paid also. You can upgrade. So this has many different sizes, so we're going to pick Facebook post because that's what we're going to be doing. And we're going to go to upload and upload your own image, and we're going to grab this successful lady. I'm going to put that right there, and you can stretch it, make it ever how you want it. make it bigger. I think that's fine. And then we're going to put our text. So I'm going to put a headline. I like to put my headline a little bit above the actual post. Okay, so we'll come to our translation software. Or no, we've got it saved in our notepad. We're going to copy that. Come back over here to Canva and paste that in. Okay, now we need to make it much smaller. That's still a little too big. Come on, Canva. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you stretch that. Get it how you like it. And then once you've, let me make it a little smaller. That's just a little too in your face, too big. Bring it in a little bit. Alright, and then we can choose the color. Well, I gotta bring that in. Canva's slowing down on me. I guess because I'm doing a little bit of, there we go. Okay, so now let me click on that and make our letters stand out. You can bold it if you want. You can change the font. Let's see. You know, you can just play with it, make it cool. So, alright, now I'm going to add one more headline to the bottom here. And this would be our, you know, you can put this in the image, or you can put it on the text below the image. So this would be our call to action. So let's try to find a call to action. Right here, download our free report now and discover. So that's telling them to take some kind of action now. So we'll paste that in. Oh, I'm sorry, we got to translate it. Let me go over to our software. Copy, go to our formatter, paste that in, capitalize, cut, and then come over to our text and paste that in. Okay, now once we have that, then we can move it and make it smaller. Now I'm no artist, but I try. Bring that down. Let's make it a little smaller. That's a lot smaller. Wow. Keep the color red. Bring it in just a tad. Okay, so we can even bold it. Let me bold that too. And we want it to be the same font. I believe that was the same font. Let me see. Like that. Okay. Bold it. Anyway, I hope that was the same font, but it doesn't matter, guys. You know, it's just a Facebook post. You get the idea. So make it as cool as you like, you know, and once you get it, then come over here and you can download it. So you can do it in JPG or PNG. We'll go with what's recommended. Download that. Then we'll come over to our Facebook group. And inside of our Facebook group, we'll just create a post. So now if you wanted to, I'm going to put the call to action in here in Spanish. Then I'm going to also grab our voice note. Copy that and paste that in here. Then get rid of that. Get rid of that, and we're going to upload our image. And here's our image. So hopefully this translates into a little button, a play button, once you post it. So let that upload. Okay, we don't want to add a sticker. So once you see that, then you can, you know, like I said, you can add more to it or less depending on you.
Velas y productos de los lanzamientos de productos más exitosos y cómo puedes replicar sus resultados incluso si nunca has lanzado un producto en tu vida.
And they can go through and read the text too. So this is how you do a Facebook post with little to no typing in any language. So I hope you enjoyed that, and once you got that, then we'll continue on to. Okay guys, welcome back to myspeechmarketing.com. In this step, we're going to be creating email blast in Spanish using audio. So it's going to be pretty cool. My list really enjoys it. You know, they really give me a lot of feedback when I send these audio clips to them. Of course, we're going to be translating this into Spanish and using it for the Spanish market, but you know. So with that, this is going to be the second production of this because the first one, the audio was terrible. So I'm going to redo this, and I hope I'm actually going to splice them together so you'll have two videos in here. You know, it's not really going to matter in the training, you know, but it's just one's going to be lower. That's why I created this one, you know, but I'll still leave that other one in there just in case I leave something out in this training. So let's get started. Alright, so of course the product launch success is the lead magnet that I chose. So what I'm going to do is come in here and find some content. So I'll find a paragraph, you know, I think I had this highlighted in the last one. So find out how to find affiliates to promote your launch before your launch ever goes live. These affiliates know exactly how to put your products in front of the eyes of thousands and drive sales through the roof. So that's our paragraph that we're gonna grab. We can take as much of this as we like. You know, sometimes I send my list literally like several pages of you know, audio that I translate, and we're going to be using Google Translate and also talk and comment right here to your right. You know, the inside of the members area, go all the way down, you'll click and you'll see the resource document to get all these links for all these. So these are the two tools we're going to be using in this step. So Natural Reader and Talk and Comment. So let's go here, and we got our text. We've already highlighted and copied it. Now we're going to go to Translate and paste that in inside of Google. Copy it to the clipboard. Come over to our Natural Reader and paste that in here. So now we got it pasted, and when you open up Talk and Comment, it's a little like widget on your dashboard, and you can literally move it anywhere, but I keep mine right here. I think it just, you know, default comes right here on the side. So when you open Talk and Comment, or when you install it on Chrome, you know, look around there, and if you don't see it, you know, just like kind of go up there and mess with these settings and you'll see it. This will host your file, your audio file for over 30 days. Now, I use other types of audios to send audio. But I use this also a lot. And like I said, my list likes this and this is great for social media too. But the shelf life of your links, they can't just house, all your audio, on their servers. Now, if, so 30 days, a little bit longer, that's the testing I did, and this was a long time ago. So yeah, so let's get started. So we're going to use Alberto, and Natural Reader has several options. It does have a paid upgrade. You can get different accents. So see here, we got Alberto, we got Diego, we got just so many options in here of creating these. That's why I said my list really likes when I send them these different little messages and stuff. So anyway, let's get recording.
Cerrar interrogación, descúbrase cerrar interrogación o encontrar afiliados para promocionar su lanzamiento antes de que su lanzamiento se publique. Cerrar interrogación, estos afiliados saben exactamente si cerrar interrogación o poner su producto frente a los ojos de miles de personas e impulsar las ventas desde el techo.
So once you do that, let that run a little bit, and then you'll see this yellow box pop up, and you just click on that, and that copies it to the clipboard. But you know me, I always like to do an extra copy. So hit OK, and then open your notepad, and you can paste it in there. You'll see these parentheses right here next to this word voice note. Now I just usually, it's for you to actually put something in there, like you can name it for your own notes, or for instance, if you wanted to know where you're sharing the link or anything like that. But I usually just delete it because sometimes it affects the way these links open, especially with parentheses on the on the side, and depending on the word. So I usually just get rid of it and just share my links like this. So and another thing, when the parentheses are on there and with that word voice note, it's harder for it to turn itself into a link. So you can try it both ways, play around with it. Okay, so we got our link copied, and let's close let's open up GetResponse and close that. So let me log in. I'm going to create a new email, drag and drop, and we'll call this test. And we'll just grab a blank template or use template. This is the one I always use all the time. It just gives me an image and some text, and then so I'll come in here and I'll get rid of this. Sometimes GetResponse, I love GetResponse. It's really, really great for the price, and I've had it, and once you guys get set up and get some campaigns and start promoting, you can even promote this, and people, like, literally, I haven't paid for my autoresponder in almost a year, because when you start sharing your links and stuff, people that buy these products through you, and I'm sure you guys know that already, but anyway, yeah, so GetResponse is what I use. So I'll paste this in here. I'm sorry to get off topic. Come over here to our text, copy, and well, I'm talking good about you, GetResponse, and now you're acting up. So let me move that again and come over to my clipboard and copy. There we go. Okay, so there's our link that has our audio. We're gonna try to highlight it and paste it in the URL. So now it should be live. So we're gonna grab our link, our image now, and go to my image. And I don't have the exact image that we use for the landing page and all that. You know, it had a little yellow, but this was one, so this will work too. We'll make this a little smaller, and then if we wanted to, you know, we can come back and grab some more of this text or put a call to action, you know, like download our free report and discover, you know, or, you know, so you can grab. So let's grab a little bit this here just to make it look a little better, and we'll open up our translating. That we go. So now I'll come into get response and grab a text block. Alright. So I usually like to come over here, guys, and check the spam score and then do this little trick here. So it's 244, and then you come over here to HTML plain text, click on plain text, and then click on HTML to plain text, and then wrap long lines and close that out, and it seems to drop your spam score really low, so like 1.335. I mean, that's crazy low, but so yeah, that's a little trick that I'm sure most of you probably know if you use GetResponse. So we'll send this to my email one more time, because GetResponse, sometimes you have to send it twice if you're in a hurry. But yeah, so there's our Spanish text, and then when we get it, this should have to, you know, the button should be live. So go ahead and go to my inbox. Alright, got our image, our message, and there is, wow, that image is big. Okay, so now you guys know how to do this, so let's see how it sounds.
Interrogación, descubre los secretos de los lanzamientos de productos sin cerrar interrogaciones exitosos y cerrar interrogación no. Puedes replicar sus resultados, incluso si nunca has lanzado un producto en tu vida.
Well, okay guys, so that is how you create an audio blast to your list in Spanish. Like I said, I'll be splicing this in, so you'll probably have two versions of this. I hope the audio is good enough so you can comprehend this. That's it, guys. When you get this, move on to the next step.